I didn't actually want to buy this. Welcome to the Sewing Report. I'm Jen. This channel is all about making sewing and crafts fun and approachable. Obviously, I have ordered a Brother PE900. New year, new machine. As y'all know, I already have an embroidery machine, the Brother PE800. So you're probably wondering, Jen, why do you have two? And that is a good question because I saw this came out and I'm going to be real with you. I didn't want to buy it. Not because I don't think it's an okay machine, but because personally I've been very happy with the Brother PE800 and I really had no reason to upgrade. Or do I? Let's get to this unboxing. I've actually been waiting around all day for this to arrive and it finally did. So let's get this one open. And we've got the nifty overhead camera today. This looks a lot like my other embroidery machine. We've got some paperwork and a manual, a cover for the machine. This one comes with a 5x7 inch hoop. You can use other sizes like 4x4 inch, or there's also like a very small oval one. It does not come included. I purchased an off-brand set I've been using, and I don't really need another one because I'll just be using the same ones. And we also have some thread here. I think I still have the last spool that came with the Brother PE800. And I was thinking back on this and I cannot believe it, but I'm going on year 5 of owning the Brother PE800 embroidery machine. And it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Guys, I really don't know what I'm going to do with all these boxes though. Got the power cord here. We got some accessories here. Some little scissors, spool net, like a little screwdriver thing, seam ripper, extra bobbins. I have lots of Brother bobbins, so that shouldn't be a problem. We got some needles, a little cleaner, spool caps, so lots of goodies. We're gonna get this all open and then we're gonna take a closer look at everything that comes in the box. This is kind of interesting. The embroidery arm actually separates from the main part of the machine. I can't remember if the other one does that too. It's gonna be pretty heavy. All right, here we go. All right, let's get situated here and get everything out of the plastic. At first glance, this really looks pretty identical to the PE800. The colors are a little bit different on it. No joke, it comes with a needle already installed. So I'm wondering if you can use this out of the box. From what I remember with the other machine, I did have to tweak some of the bobbin tension settings before I could get it to embroider right. So that was a little bit of a headache, but it wasn't too bad. These things always have like a ton of tape on them. I think I need to snap this into place. There we go. This is a pretty heavy machine. It's not real portable. I am having a hard time picking it up and moving it around. It does look fairly similar to the other machine. I think this little menu panel here looks a little bit different in terms of just the design, but basically it's like the same frame, same everything. So really like the aesthetics are very, very similar to the PE800. Now that everything is unboxed, I want to talk a bit more about my thought process in deciding to upgrade and get the Brother PE900, which is one of the latest versions of just a standalone embroidery machine. And when I first saw it and I saw like the upgrades, I will admit I was not really excited about this machine at all, and I'm going to talk about why. And I also want to touch on the pricing for these machines because I do have to throw a little bit of shade at Brother over some of those things. Okay, so I bought my Brother PE800 in 2018. Yes, I'm going on 5 years of owning that machine. And I do have to make a quick disclaimer that the price of sewing machines online changes constantly. I know I get a lot of people asking me, how much is this sewing machine? And the answer is you're gonna have to check the latest prices online. Now, Brother has actually published their like retail prices on the website. So I will be sharing the pricing as of January 2023. And in full transparency, this is what kind of bums me out, guys. I paid a lot less for the Brother PE800 back in 2018 than the current pricing. Brother, the website, is advertising the Brother PE800 being around $900. It's advertising this model, the Brother PE900, at just under $1,150. So that's about a $250 price difference. There are basically 3 upgrades to the Brother PE900. We're gonna walk through those, but I also wanna clarify that I did not pay anywhere near $900 for my Brother PE800. I paid about $650. And what I find kind of suspicious, I guess, is that I noticed like during the pandemic and forward, the price of sewing machines got super crazy, especially around 2020, 2021. But I thought a lot of the prices have calmed down since then. But the Brother PE800 continues to be significantly higher than what it used to be. In fact, I remember checking Amazon around, I think 2019, so about a year after I purchased mine, and it was going for as low as $550. And at the time, I kind of felt like a sucker. I'm like, oh man, I could have saved $100. But in hindsight, just with the price history and everything going crazy, I actually feel pretty lucky to have paid such a low price about 5 years ago for that machine. So that's why it kind of hurt a bit to pay a lot more for the Brother PE900. I did pay right around the Brother official published price for it. Again, this is as of January 2023. So if you are watching this video at any other time, know that the price could be anywhere. I don't know. Just from what we've experienced the last couple years, they've been all over the place. At one point, I was seeing like Brother PE800s for like $1,000 or $1,100. Now things have calmed down a little bit. I don't even know if Brother had published the prices of those machines back in 2018. They were going for a lot less. So I'm wondering, has Brother like permanently raised the retail price for the Brother PE800? I don't know, but I do find that just a little bit sketchy in my opinion. And obviously this video is certainly not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. There are some affiliate links to purchase down below, but again, I have no business relationship with Brother. And in fact, if this was a sponsored video, I definitely couldn't be saying the things I'm saying within this content. So I do hope you can appreciate people like me who are reviewing products and are not sponsored and were not gifted the item, because this means I can talk freely and say whatever I want, which is exactly what I will be doing. As far as I can tell, here are the major differences between the Brother PE800 and the Brother PE900. The Brother PE900 has more built-in designs and a few more fonts. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use a lot of the built-in stuff from the Brother PE800, so that really wasn't a selling point for me. It also has Wi-Fi. I don't know why every product now has to have Wi-Fi. My toothbrush has a Bluetooth, and I find that a little bit insane and kind of creepy, but this does have a wireless connection. It also still has a USB port, so you can still use a USB flash drive as I've demonstrated in previous videos. You also just get that added benefit of being able to wirelessly send designs from your computer or from your laptop directly to the machine. I don't think you can do it from your iPad, but I'm not sure. That's not really a reason I would personally upgrade machines. I'm not like super huge on Wi-Fi for many products. I don't really know if I want my sewing machines to have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I don't know if I feel like that's a need. I just need like kind of basic stuff here. And in my opinion, using the USB drives to get the designs to the machine really was not like a hassle or anything. So I didn't really think there was anything wrong with that. There is an app that's compatible with this machine called the Brother Artspira app. All right. I checked it out. I created a login. I'm going to insert some footage of the app itself. I'm a little bit confused about the Artspira app. And again, Brother has not put out a lot of demonstrations about this product in general or the Artspira app. I'm like, what is this? So like, what's the purpose of it? There's some digital magazines on the app, and they have some projects and designs. Brother also has like a number of like free designs. I checked them out. I wasn't impressed. That's just a fact. I just wasn't really that into the designs. The other thing is they have like kind of an auto digitizing type of thing where you can draw within the app and create your own like custom embroidery. I don't know if that's something I want. I checked it out a little bit. I'm going to be testing it out with the machine to see how good or how crappy it is. I'm not going to get my hopes up though, because I had a digitizing expert here on the channel before, Eric Campbell. You should definitely check those episodes out because he had so much good information. He pointed out how auto digitizing is really not that great, and that's not his preferred method of digitizing at all, just because you lose a lot of the details. I will be trying out that particular feature, but I'm just wondering how good it's actually going to be. I really don't know. The other upgrades to this machine that the PE800 does not have is it has something called a jump stitch trim. So if you're doing a design and say you're stitching out 5 different elements with the same thread color, this machine will trim those jump stitches in between. With the Brother PE800, I would have to cut all of those myself. That's maybe the only useful feature that I would be like, yeah, that's cool. Is it worth an extra $250? I don't know. So I will be trying out that feature. It also has something called like color sorting or something like that. You can change the order. Like, so say there's a design and you have 10 different like thread changes, but 3 of them are the same color. You can switch the order of the design so that you don't have to change your thread spool as much. Here's my thing with that though. Sometimes the design has colors in different orders like that because that's the way the design stitches out. So I can see this being an issue with certain designs where you switching the order of the colors may not work with just how that design stitches out. Some designs have you stitching over existing stitches, so if you switch up the order, I can see the design looking kind of messed up. That's another thing that wasn't a feature I was like dying for or anything like that. The jump stitch trim is really the only feature that I'm kind of excited about, so we'll see how that goes. But those are the big differences between those machines. I don't know if I think that's a lot to write home about. This isn't like a terribly different machine. I don't know how long it'll be before they release the PE1000. Maybe it'll be another 5 years or so. 5 years, and that's the only improvements Brother can come up with in that time? Like, come on. Come on. So for all of those reasons, that's why initially I was just not interested in purchasing this machine. But then I thought about it more, and I do see value to you, the audience, in me trying this out and comparing it to the Brother PE800, and also just seeing if this Artspira app and the Wi-Fi is really all it's cracked up to be. So hopefully that's helpful to you if you are interested in purchasing your first embroidery machine, or if you're wondering, should you upgrade from your old embroidery machine to this newer one. We're going to be finding out together, so stick with me here at the Sewing Report, and we'll be featuring this machine and also still featuring the Brother PE800. Is this something that's been on your radar? Is it something you're interested in? And let me know, what are your questions and what do you want me to focus on with future videos about the Brother PE900? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jen with the Sewing Report. I'll see you guys again in the next video. And remember, whatever you're doing, make it fun.